Hi everyone, let's take a look at LeetCode programming problem 1209, which is removing all adjacent duplicates in a string second. So the problem goes as follows. We are provided with an input string and a value of k, which is an integer, and what we have to do is, if there are repetitions of the same characters which and the number of repetitions is equal to the value k, then we remove those repetitions. For example, let's say if my input string is a, b, 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 c, and k is equal to 3. So in this case, as you can see, b is repeating 3 times. So what we do is we remove these repetitions. So what we are left is ac. So this is the output that we have to return. It might also happen that while removing the repetitions, some characters may come close together and they could again be removed. For example, let's say if we had something like a, b, 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 a, c, and k was equal to 3. So in this case, first of all, we remove these 3 b's. What we are left with is 3 a's and followed by a c. Now we have again 3 a's coming together, so we remove this as well, and we are left with just c, and c is the result that we need to return. So I'm going to discuss a stack based approach for solving this kind of problem. Let's take a look on how can we go about it. Okay, so let me take an example. A, b, b, c, d, d, c, b, and let's say again we have a, and k is equal to 3 in this case. So what we can do is, let's take k equal to 2. That would be better for this kind of input. So we maintain 2 stacks. So in one stack we are going to save the characters, and the second stack we are going to save the number of repetitions which have been detected for that corresponding character which is there in the character stack. So this is a character stack and this is a integer stack. So we start with the first character a. So since this is the first character, we just push it inside the stack and start the count with 1. Now we push b, which is the next character. Again it is the first b, so we just add 1. Then we move forward, push the other b, and now the count has become 2 since the top of the stack was b before pushing this new b and its count was 1. So the count has become 2. Now we check whether the top of the integer stack, whether it is equal to k. So yes, in this case it is equal to k. So what we would do is that we would pop out as many elements which are equal to k. So k is equal to 2 over here, so we would pop out 2 elements from both these stacks. So let's just pop them out. So we remove this b, it has been popped out. Similarly, we remove this 1 and 2 from here. So again we are left with just a and 1. Okay, moving forward, now we have c. So since the top of the stack is a, which is not same as c, so we just push c and push its count as 1. So anytime we push a new character, we start its count with 1. Now we get d, which is again a new character, count is 1. Now we get another d, its count is 2 now because already there is 1 d on the top of the stack. So now again we have k at the top of the integer stack equal to k. So we can pop out these 2 elements from the top of the stack, which is the number of elements equal to k. So k is equal to 2, so we pop out 2 elements. Let's move forward. Now we have c. So this is interesting. Now C is the top of the stack already. So we push this C and the top now becomes 2. Again we have a situation where top of the integer stack is equal to K, so we can pop out. So we remove these two C's and the top two elements. Okay, now let's move forward. We have now B, we push B and 1. We now have A, so we push A, it is a new thing, new character, so 1, and then the next A and 2. Now again we have top of the integer stack equal to K, so we remove the top two items from the stack. Now since we have done with the string, what we need to do is that pop out the elements from the character stack and form a string out of it. So basically we first pop out B. So in my result we first initialize result equal to B, then we pop out A and prepend it to the result. So R is equal to now A B. So this is essentially the result which we would return as an answer to the problem. So if you would want to check the programmatic approach for this, please check the link that I have provided in the description. Thanks for watching.